10 years. We've been waiting 10 years for the R6 to get an upgrade, and finally it's here. Yamaha have just released some teaser footage of the new bike, and I've got some information that I want to share with you guys about the specs, what's new, the colours you can expect, all that kind of thing. And just look at it, it's beautiful. Unfortunately, the kind of weird looking spotlights from the R1 have carried over, however it looks a little softer, so I'm happy about that. The front end is a little smoother, kind of a little bit more feminine. I love that, I think it looks beautiful. The tail end though is a little weird, kind of preferred the more kind of compact petite version on the R1, so who knows though, maybe you can swap subframes and stuff with an R1 to an R6, I'm sure you can find a wrecked R1 somewhere. So colours then. We know that we're getting a blue and white scheme with blue wheels. We're getting a murdered out stealth version like the old Raven, which is black everywhere. And we're getting a white version with the Illuminous wheels, kind of MT10 inspired. Looks pretty cool, don't mind that one. Spec wise, awesomely enough, the suspension's the same KYB as the R1, but it's tweaked slightly to suit the R6 a little better. The front brakes are bigger, they are 320mm Nissin systems with ABS, which is pretty sweet. Same as the R1. Comes with a slipper clutch and a titanium exhaust. It's rocking a ride-by-wire throttle controlled by Yamaha's chip control throttle, or YCCT. It'll be interesting to see if that's as choppy as it is on the R1, because the R1 is a surprisingly unfortunate road bike as a result of that, so we'll have to wait and see. Adjustable traction control has 6 modes, including off. Yamaha have decided to give the new R6 the D, which is their drive mode, which is switchable maps, so A and B, I guess similar to the R1 and the MT10. It comes with a quick shifter, but it's only an accessory, it doesn't come as standard, which is a bit of a shame. Looks like it's got a brand new dash, not the same as the R1, which is a bit of a shame, because the R1 dash is pretty cool, but it's new nonetheless, so I can't really complain about that too much. The seat is an entirely new redesign, which is unsurprising. So is the rear subframe, to include the tailpiece that looks like the R1, which is made of magnesium, so that's pretty lightweight stuff. I don't think it has the crossplane from the R1. The only reason I say that is because in none of Yamaha's official documentation can I find any mention of a crossplane crank. So I think it's pretty safe to assume that it's not. It's, I say just a regular 600cc. Obviously it's a brand new 600cc, so it's going to be pretty awesome anyway. But it doesn't sound like it's going to have the same rumble of the R1. Overall, I'm really excited to ride this bike. Finally, a new R6. I honestly prefer the front end of this to the R1. I think it's softer and more feminine, but I think the back end could do with a bit of a tweak. Like I said before, I'd really like to put the R1 back end on the R6. It would look amazing. Or even maybe the R6 fairings onto the R1. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these.